Here we are at the venue. We've been here a few days setting up already. This is what the room starts to look like. This is one of the auditoriums. We're actually going to fill up 2 auditoriums. The boutique items are going to go into the other room, which I will have to show you on the 3rd video. But right now I'm going to give you an idea of what you need. So starting with this setup, what I do is I draw a map of what the room is going to look like and the layout, where the tables are going to go. They're going to go along the wall, some of them. They're going to be in the middle of the room, and exactly what items and what sizes of tables that I need. This is the main room, and then this is the boutique room. You're going to need prices, so I suggest you get a large poster board and write them down. We divide it like this. We put in big, large letters, price list. Then we write down women's, and these are the prices, because it's too difficult to try to price each item individually as so much merchandise comes in. So we have women's, men's, kids, teens, toys, books, housewares, albums, linens, and artwork. And then I have a mark on here to please pay for the boutique items in the boutique room. Then we have a table where, when we're first starting to set up, we put our handbags and any bags that come in, that the merchandise comes in, we save them and we put them under the table in boxes. We don't fold them because that would just take too much time, but we sort of stuff them in. They're sort of the same size there. We get a lot of bags like this Athleta bag, and they're great because of the handles. It really helps people carry things out. It also helps a lot to have a cart, if you can, to move things around the room. What we do is we divide things by what they are. So we have a section for men's suits. We have women's dresses. Again, we're still in the very early stages of setting this up. Men's shirts. We have a vintage and boutique section. Again, we wrote women's suits. Now we leave these tags on during the sale so that instead of people rummaging through each rack looking for something specifically for them, they know right where to go. And we have some really nice things. Now, the reason why we divide things into a boutique section and just this regular section, it's not that the pieces aren't nice, because they are. It's just that these are sort of items that we're asking 2 to 10 for, whereas in our boutique section we're going to ask a lot more for them. And the reason why I say that is some of the items might be Gucci, they might be Louis Vuitton, top designers. So for the venue, we try to get more money for those things. Here's women's skirts and sweaters, coats, women's suit jackets. You have to keep the exits clear. That's very important. And any item that you're not selling, now they use this room for functions, put a label on the item saying that it's not for sale. Otherwise, a lot of people will start taking the things and bringing it up and asking how much it is. You want to let everyone know ahead of time what's for sale and what isn't. Then we take separate items. This is our lingerie table, and we break things down further. Here's the beginning of men's pants section. We take bicycles, books and records. We start to pile up. This is our kids' clothing section. This is some of the artwork that we've gotten in. These are some of the toys and books. We're starting to put together our handbags and our shoes. And then this is part of our boutique section for collectibles, which is going to be moved into the other room. Then this is just our everyday sort of houseware, bric-a-brac, we call it. And if we had perhaps more space or more time, we would break it down even further into, we would put frames together, we would put housewares, bathroom items together. The way it is, we try to keep our electronics together. We try not to get too many electronics, and as I might have mentioned in another video, we try to stay away from electronic items because we don't have the time to check everything out. Some of our sweaters. Now this is jewelry that had come in, and not everything is in perfect condition. So what we did was, maybe some things are missing clasps or they're missing some stones. So we had a really good idea. We took these glass vases that really don't sell for much. They're from like the florists. And we take this jewelry that individually we may not get a lot for, and it's perfect for crafters, and we put them into these jars and then we price them. This one's $25, but it looks really good, doesn't it? Another thing that's really important to know is, well, make sure you have enough tables and racks. Price the items on a large poster for people to see. Have a mirror so that people can see what the items look like on. Let me see. Make the items presentable. See, we neatly fold our items. There are some sales where they sort of just throw things on. I just think it just gives it a more a richer look. To me, it's more inviting. Now, something else that we're going to do is we're going to start to style outfits. So we're going to take, and not everybody does this, but people really like it, and it helps us make sales, is we style outfits. So what we do is we'll pull dresses or skirts or just anything from the racks, and then we'll add some of the items that they may not go into by themselves. So we'll add scarves, we might add a hat to it, a belt, a handbag. One of the most important things that we do, which I've mentioned a few times, is that we make a separate boutique section. When you separate the better items, you're able to ask more money for them, which means more profit for the charity. My next video will be what is going to happen on the day of the sale and what you need for the sale. I hope you come back and watch our day of the sale. Thank you.